everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good division rivalry coming up here in the AFC, and these two teams have met once already, so they are more than familiar with one another's tendencies, and maybe more importantly, their weaknesses. It's the Browns going up against the Steelers. So for the call of this Week 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
The gun, they'll look to throw. He's got time. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker. It's a gain of 17 that time. And the Browns are going to have a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On play action, they'll throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And And he'll give it here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. Plenty of scoring here already. More from the Steel City coming up after this. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
And they'll run it here. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Down right around the 25. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So here on 4th down, the Browns turn to Travis Coons in the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will get themselves on the board. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys... Offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, But the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 11 yards for number 11. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run the option left. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on first down.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the...
What's that? This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 19. And it'll give the Browns a 1st down.
Partner, we always talk about how important third down is, but I think first down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
Second down following the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on third down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. And now a first down following that long gain. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to it.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod?
Football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
One of the things that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Now back to throw. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know...
Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play.
Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense, Charles.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. On play action, they'll throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
No, check.
And they'll go on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
Encroachment defense. Automatic 1st down.
They come up in an offset eye. And on the ground they go with a running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL. They will make some plays against you.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the fourth.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here comes the Steelers defense once more. And they'll see if they can get one final stop with this crowd behind them.
And let's face it, as much as we want to say it's all about the guys on the field, they can get some help right here from the home crowd. And they're going to try their best to get them motivated, get them involved. But they're going to need to make a play or two in order to keep them in that spot.
The crowd's making some noise now. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They have the lead. Still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now. Just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. No gain on the play there. Second down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Second down following the incompletion. The Play action fake. They'll look to throw. Finding time. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
Here we go now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate, but the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. So 20 seconds remain. It'll come down to this. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So he needed it to travel 10. It did not, and it's an automatic penalty. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. It's an 8th loss of the year, and that one cements the fact that they're not going to reach their goal of finishing over 500.
And that's too bad because they really pressed for it. You know, they gave it a heck of a run, but now they've got to find out who's going to play hard down the stretch and still try and win ball games.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.